Hello, my frisky friends, and welcome to Rambling About Things I Read on Reddit. I'm your host, Brandon and Ronni, he, they pronouns.
And I'm your co-host, Ronni Red, they, them.
Today, we're covering the unsolved and wild case of the Lizzie Borden house murders. Okay, so I thought it would be interesting to do this story because we're both Berklee College of Music students, and the spooky vibes of Boston compelled me to research nearby haunted places. With the existence of Salem and the witch trials, I assumed most of what I'd find locally to be witch-related, and I could not have been more wrong. Wow.
The way that, I genuinely didn't know where the Lizzie Borden house was. I was like, oh, it's in Bundy? Or, I didn't know. Listen, I don't know anything about Salem. I'm going to be so for real. I just know about the witch trials, and that's it.
Well, the Lizzie Borden house is not in Salem.
Okay, well, where is it?
No, I was...
Okay, because I was confused. You fully had me bamboozled.
I had you entirely bamboozled.
Yeah, wait.
You boom-boozled. Guys, quit boom-boozling me.
You bean-boozled me.
Guys, that was
challenge.
bean-boozled challenge.
Bean-boozled. Have you done that?
Yes.
It's the worst.
I'm a fan of Harry Potter. You can't, not do the bean-boozled challenge.
I did it when I went to the shops when I was in 8th grade.
The shops? That is the most unspecific,
that's what it's that's what the shopping center was called, though. It was literally called the shops
Okay, in that case, it's not your fault.
It's literally called the shops in Chino Hills.
It's a poorly named thing.
Literally. So we would go there and and then we would just go to Claire's and get the bean-boozled thing.
Wait,
because I don't know why
did you buy it from Claire's?
I don't know.
That is the scariest place to buy the bean-boozled challenge.
I don't know.
You said bean-boozled.
And then we did the bean-boozled challenge, and it was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life because I literally ended up getting barf, and that was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it's it's kind of problematic how good that one, how accurate that one is, because then it just you put it in your mouth and you're just see, now I just felt like I just freshly...
Toothpaste, though?
Toothpaste? The grass one was kind of good, though. I'm gonna be so honest. Yes.
Yeah.
The long, my grandma also ate that one up. We gave it to her, and she was like, "This is my favorite flavor."
See, mine was toothpaste. Toothpaste went crazy.
Well, that's definitely a flavor profile that you like. Yeah, woo. Okay. The Lizzie Borden house. Bow, bow, bow.
It's so scary.
August 4th, 1892. Lizzie Borden's parents are found dead. Guys.
Oh my god.
Guys.
What happened to them? Oh no.
Okay, so Andrew and Abby Borden were hacked to death with an unknown weapon. Their house was in Fall River, Massachusetts. Do we know where that is?
No.
As Californians, we have no idea where that is. Ronni is now going to look up where Fall River is so we can give you a better reference.
Fall
Ronni is typing.
River, Massachusetts. Okay.
Fall River, Massachusetts.
Oh, it's kind of... Oh, it's near the border of Rhode Island. It's
I see?
right next... Yeah, look, it's right there. Oh shit. Oh. It's right next to Trenton. Not Trenton. Why did I say that?
Oh my gosh, Fall River is literally by a river.
It's near
Maybe that's
Providence.
why it's called Fall... Maybe that's why it's called...
That's why it's called...
Shit. No trote. Okay.
Anyways.
Okay, so they were found passed away, hacked to death with an unknown weapon in Fall River, Massachusetts. Andrew, the father, was found in a pool of his own blood on the couch, with his face chopped in half. He only had half of his face left.
Oh my god. What did they do with the other half?
No, I think it was the two halves were still there, but it was just in half.
They just took the other half. They took one half of his head.
A snack for later.
That's so real.
Okay. Abby, upstairs, or rather his wife, her head was in a lot of pieces.
Oh.
And the investigators that came around found out that she was the one who died first.
Oh.
Coffee waffy.
So real.
Yes. What are your thoughts on this? I haven't given much information. It's Fall River, Massachusetts.
Fall River, Massachusetts.
What's the crime rate in Fall River, Massachusetts?
I don't.
Because this was in 1892. Can you look it up?
Yeah.
Things that we need to research. The crime rate in Fall River, Massachusetts.
What is the crime rate in Fall?
I'm going to go on my, like, you know, when you open your app. Okay. Fall River, Massachusetts.
In a bunch of little pieces? Why did they do that to her? What did Girly do that inclined them to do that? I have so.
Okay.
Also, when you said hacked to death, I fully thought, like, I don't know why my brain was like, went to coding.
Coding?
Like hacking.
Oh. Guys, she was hacked to death. They literally hacked the mainframe so bad that she died.
The mainframe. They literally hacked into the mainframe.
She decided it was time to hack the mainframe, and then she just passed it. Like, she was hacking so hard that she had an aneurysm.
She was hacking.
She was hacked to... Oh, my God. She was hacking so hard, all of her fingers fell off. So, hacked to pieces.
Oh, my God. Guys, write a song about that. Someone write a song about that.
Someone write a song about that.
Someone write a song about being hacked to death.
Okay. Fall River annual crimes. Okay, hold on. I need to open this because it's not giving me a good statistic.
Also, my phone also could be in Spanish.
No, it's right now. It's giving.
Sometimes.
Okay, so my chances of becoming a victim of a violent crime in Massachusetts is 1 in 330. My chances of becoming a victim of a violent crime in Fall River, Massachusetts, is 1 in 120. And the national median... Okay, violent crime comparison per 1,000 residents states that the national median is 4 per 1,000 residents. In Fall River, Massachusetts, it's 8.33. So apparently it's higher. It's like a little over double.
No, yeah, that's actually kind of insane. What the hell?
Okay, Fall River violent crimes. It doesn't give me a year, so I would not be able to tell you exactly when these statistics are... Wait, maybe it does give me a year. It is not telling me anything about a year. But it's okay, I'll just read them, and we're just going to decide that we already fact-checked it.
Yes!
Okay, so with a population of 94,000 people, the report total for murder is 2. Report total for SA is 63. Report total for robbery is 91. And report total of assault is 627.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Just a smidge. Just a little bit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's a spooky dooky area, but at the same time, like, I feel like that's not that much higher than a lot of other... Like, it's not the best.
It's not the best,
but I feel like it's not that high.
Yeah.
Given we didn't look at anything else for other references.
Yeah, I mean, it's crimes per square mile. I mean, it's higher than the national median, so...
Yeah, so that already makes me uncomfortable, but the thing is, like, I know that some areas are so low crime that average could be super offset.
Yeah.
Hashtag outliers.
Oak Grove. Okay. Come on. Which line is that?
What?
Which line is that?
What? Oak Grove?
It's Orange Line.
Oh.
Come on, yes. Orange Line. Yeah.
If anyone is from Boston.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Anyone else who is not from Boston, I am also sorry. This must just be a foreign language to you.
We're talking about the tea.
Wait, no. Neither of us are actually from Boston. We just go to school in Boston.
Yeah, but I feel like...
Where are you from, Ronni?
I'm from Southern California.
No. Like...
I'm from Riverside.
Yeah.
Riverside.
I am from...
Sola 69. Sola chingona que salud.
I'm from NorCal, San Francisco Bay Area vibes. Not San Francisco, but like almost San Francisco.
San Francisco. I've never been. Still want to go.
Yes, I will take you to the capital of the gays.
Let's go, gay people.
Yay! Okay, let's get back. We're gonna circle back.
Okay.
Yes, we have Andrew, pool of blood, on the couch, and his face is in literally half. Abby's upstairs, head is in a multitude of pieces, and the investigators knew or like figured out that she died first.
Yeah. How?
So, suspicion? Hashtag daughters.
Oh!
Can they be trusted?
Can they be trusted?
Welcome to the new section.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, the main person in question was the daughter, Lizzie.
Oh my God, Lizzie McAlpine. Oh my God, Lizzie McAlpine literally killed him on August 4th, 1890. What is it, 1892?
I don't tell my mom. I mix you with my vodka.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns me on.
Wow.
There's a...
No, don't keep going. Don't keep going.
Oh, I thought you said don't keep going.
No, I said keep going.
I literally won't.
I literally won't keep going, actually.
Okay. So the main person in question was Lizzie, not McAlpine. Lizzie Borden.
Okay.
Okay. At the time, she was 32. There were... Okay. So at the time, she was 32. And, like... she was doing like pretty well off. She was like the people that she was living with were her in-laws, and there was she kind of married good. She married
into wealth.
Not sure if she married for love or for strategic reasons.
So we don't know if she was a gold digger or not.
Yeah, we do not know. It's I guess it's suspected, but I will get to that in a little bit. But yes, wealthy in-laws, and her maid, Bridget Sullivan, were home when the bodies were found. So it was just her maid, and the bodies. That like those were the only like human people like in the vicinity at the time that the bodies were discovered. Maid is like, hello.
I wasn't expecting to clean this up today.
He's like, guys, it's like really dirty right now. Guys, I don't know what happened.
Guys, no one said I was gonna have to clean up crimes. So
guys, I don't know what was that.
Guys, I don't know what was that. I think there's a ghost.
I swear that was literally my mouth, guys. Don't accuse me of anything.
Guys, as a confirmation, he's lying.
Thank you. You can interpret that how you will and decide whether or not either of us is telling the truth. After that, Lizzie was charged and arrested with double homicide.
Oh. Okay.
It was a really big and super high profile crime. So pop culture and media attention was extremely rampant. So everyone had their takes like broadcasted everywhere in newspapers and such. Not that there was like specifically broadcasting, but newspapers, everyone was talking stuff, and then like rumors, and it was just anything that possibly could be like talked about with the case was ended up talked about. And this is where it gets a little bit more dense. We're going to get into some background for Lizzie. So who is Lizzie Borden? Right now we're just like, okay, vibes, suspected of murder.
Yeah.
Full name, Lizzie Andrew Borden.
Okay, I understand why she killed her parents. If I had that middle name, I would also be really mad and have to get back at them. If my middle name
was my dad's first name. Okay.
Ronnie Ronald Granados.
Ronnie Ronald Granados. Okay. On July 19th, 1860, Lizzie was born. And on June 1st, 1927 is when she passed away. So she died at, I think it was 66, something like that.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and do the math right now, and anyone else can decide to do the math for me later. That's your choice. Her mother died when she was a child, and this was Sarah Borden.
Okay.
This was not Abby, the one that was like found deceased. So her like birth mother passed away when she was a child.
Okay.
Her father became the bank president after, like a little bit later, and Andrew Borden found a lot of success as a businessman, doing manufacturing and real estate. So he eventually married again to a woman named Abby Gray, who eventually was known as Abby Borden by the time like the crimes happened.
So basically her stepmom.
Yeah.
Stepmom vibes.
And she helped raise the two children, who were Lizzie and Emma. And Emma was Lizzie's older sister. Emor. Okay. And they both lived with Andrew and Abby into adulthood.
Okay.
So like they were adults living with parental units kind of vibes. They didn't really they hadn't moved out by that time yet. I think they only started moving out like in their 30s, But that was also after they their parents passed away.
Oh.
And, that was after the suspected murders.
Okay.
Actually, no, not suspected. They were just fully murderers. We just don't.
we don't know if they were murdered or not. They were just cut in half.
Yeah, but
They're
the thing
ripped
is,
into shreds.
it's still like technically unsolved. So we do not know. Actually.
Oh my god.
Yes. So okay, so they apparently hated Abby. And instead of calling her like mom or like Abby Borden, they literally just called her Mrs. Borden. Like they were just like, this is your formal title.
Oh.
And they like both of the sisters, Lizzie and Emma, completely suspected her for being a gold digger. And on top of that, both of them managed Andrew's rental properties.
Okay.
Which makes me feel weird because it's like, okay, I get it. Like I get suspecting people of things if you are like an owner of things, but at the same time it's one of those things where it's like something about this feels like really gatekeepy and classist.
Yeah, because it's like
also they were the ones that were born into the money, not
literally
Abby.
like not
so
Abby,
it's like it's not like that was going to get taken away from them specifically, unless they gave good reason, which low-key maybe they are. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, they had a scattered relationship with their father because of that, and like that was kind of like referred to as financial drama depending on which article I was looking at. And yes, Lizzie said that at the time of the murders she was just like, well, I was in the barn when it all happened, and I came back later in the morning and they were just bodies. That's sus as fuck. Like, that's not... Girl, I feel like that's damning as hell.
I do not believe you for a second.
No, like, am I supposed to believe that? Like, okay.
I'm not thankful for her candor.
No, it's... Thank you for your candor.
Like, shut the fuck up.
If anyone knows what we're talking about, please DM me somehow.
Also, Theo James.
Theo James! Hey, Theo James! These are acceptable back tattoos. I have decided it.
He's so sexy. Okay, anyways,
okay, we're going to get to evidence and trial.
Okay.
And the subtitle that I added for this section is Christians plus silly men. Like, that's it. That's literally it. Okay.
That's so 1892.
That is so 1892.
That is literally so 1892.
Maybe at this point it was 1892. I honestly do not know how much time was between the trials and the... We'll say 1892. Okay.
1892 for funsies.
For funsies. Okay. So there was fucking a lot of evidence against her.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would think so.
I would think so.
Girl, I was in the barn. Okay, I was in the barn my fucking ass. Like,
because the maid was just like, hello.
The maid was like,
But then Lizzie was just like, I was in the barn when it all happened. It's like, okay,
you were in the
if you didn't actually do it, you wouldn't be this specific.
But the thing is, why was she in the barn for an entire day? What is in
No, it wasn't the entire day. She just said later in the morning.
Okay,
but the thing is, that's so sus. Like, why are you in the... Well, actually, no. Maybe you would be in the barn that early in the morning because, I mean, it sounded like they living on, like, a farm vibes. But at the same time... I don't know. The fact that she, like, came up with a very specific alibi for the time is just kind of... It's kind of wonky.
She's a liar.
I feel like if she actually didn't do something, quote unquote, didn't do something, she would like not even really be aware of like what time anything was happening.
No, yeah, and also,
I'm assuming she wasn't wearing a watch.
I don't.
It was 1892. I don't think that they would have given her a watch.
When were watches invented?
Not entirely sure, but realistically, with the world being more misogynistic, I'm just assuming that they don't think that she needs to keep track of time.
Yeah, and also, I have a really bad perception of technology in the world.
Look up when watches were made.
When were watches made? Let me see. Because now I'm invested. What if Thomas Edison made the watch? No.
I'm joking. For legal reasons, no. Well, now I'm scared that I'm wrong. So for other legal reasons, do not believe anything I say.
I just lie. That's all I do. Okay.
Lie.
It was the first watches appeared shortly after 1500.
Wait, shortly after 1500?
The first wristwatch, however, was made in 1868 by a Swiss watchmaker.
Okay, assuming that for like wristwatch. Well, the thing is, I know pocket watches were probably a thing before.
But if this was 1892, and that was like the first wristwatch,
That means that they were like way too expensive for her to even like consider owning one. Well, I mean, they did come from money, so. But still, it doesn't sound like she had a watch in general. So, like, the fact that she would assume that this all happened at the same time, kind of damning evidence.
And also, if I don't know like the distance between like this said quote unquote barn and the house, but you would not hear a violent crime like that.
Yeah, so it's like it's not.
I feel like she's like, girl, what do you mean you wouldn't hear people getting like
violently
murdered, like
your dad and stepmom,
like you wouldn't hear that? Okay,
cute, I guess. Okay, so the day before the murders happened, she allegedly attempted to purchase poison. Oh, guys, I was just in the bar when it happened. Like, I don't know what you're talking about for real. Like,
I was in a barn mixing up the poison,
and like someone has evidence that you. Okay. Well, and several days after the murders, she fucking burned one of her dresses. Huh. What is suspicious? Let me just burn my dress after murders. Like,
yeah, you're hiding something.
Like, be so for real.
You're literally
that is
hiding
so,
something.
Like, what am I hiding? What am I hiding?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm actually not hiding anything. I just felt like burning a dress.
I was just being rebellious. It was 1892.
I was just like feeling like I needed to take my anger out on something, and I didn't know what to do, so I decided to burn my dress.
I will say, though, in this case, we are allowed to blame law enforcement just because specifically in this case, the law enforcement. Embarrassing.
Because come on.
Fingerprints were indeed a thing, but they're dumb stupid heads, and they didn't trust fingerprints, so they didn't even they didn't test.
What?
They already started implementing fingerprinting technology, and they could collect fingerprints. There was enough evidence.
The technology, and they didn't use it.
They didn't trust it.
Oh my god.
And they didn't. So they just fully decided not to test it at all.
That is so stupid. That is so dumb.
Things that they could have done. Kind of embarrassing.
Because like you literally had all the evidence you needed, and you literally could have figured it out.
No. Get this. They fucking found the hatchet that was a potential murder weapon. And they didn't even test it.
They didn't test it?
Like, they had the resources to.
Why? So many questions right now.
Yeah, kind of embarrassing.
Because, like, come on, bro. You literally had everything right in front of you, and you didn't use it. You didn't utilize your resources.
And the other suspicious thing, and like this is up to kind of like what people interpret this as, but I find it kind of weird that there was no blood on Lizzie.
Yeah.
You know, because like if there was that much blood in and throughout the house, and it's also like your parents.
Did she quote unquote find them? Like,
I think it was like
who called to report like
it was
their
like,
death?
I think it was just her and the maid when the bodies were found.
Okay, so then either way, if they walked into the house and there's blood everywhere, they were accidentally going to touch blood, probably. So that
it was like, and it was a hatchet, like it was like and so that's so much blood everywhere. Like you can't just like not touch blood like that.
Yeah,
especially at the time. And I also know for a fact they didn't know that much about like the biohazard that is blood.
Yeah.
So they were definitely all up in that shit. And the fact that like she didn't have anything on her, and it was her house, and she claimed to be in the barn at the time of without having a watch or other reference of time.
Yeah, because also too, like, the thing is, those bitches were definitely screaming when they were like being murdered.
No, yeah, because like even if you get hit in the face or head with an axe, it is you are like that's not taking away your lungs or vocal cords. So while you don't have brain functions, you still have the capacity to have the like unintentionally human reaction of making a noise loudly.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, doesn't make sense. The math is not mathing, love.
The math is not math. It's not adding up.
It's not adding up. Listen, I may
What are
not
these
be
integers?
listen, I may not be too good at math, but the math is not mathing.
It's not mathing up.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
that. I'll tell you that right now, mate.
It's not mathing up, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, well. Also, on top of that, the entire jury was only men.
Of course.
They were only men.
Of course.
And because she's white and she is a Christian girl, or rather, like, she portrayed as like an aggressive Christian girl, super involved with the church. And we already know super involved with the church does not necessarily mean that you're 10 out of 10 amazing and fantastic. It could mean that you're a terrible person. But in 1892, white Christian girl vibes going on and an all-male jury, they were like completely convinced that she could do no such thing. They like barely questioned her.
That's oh my god. Oh my god.
Isn't that like frustrating? Like that is like absolutely infuriating.
The thing that gets me is that the fact that there's so much evidence
And they have other things that they just didn't test
other
intentionally.
reasons that it could quite literally be her, and they're like, no, the Christian girl wouldn't do that.
They're just like, she's just a little girl. She's just a little girl. She can't do anything so body.
It's like that one American Idol audition.
And the guys, she's singing as a cowardly lie. Okay, the most real thing about that one audition is that she was good, and Simon was just mad that she was doing musical theater. But also, it's not a musical theater competition, so I get it. But like, you could have just told her to sing a different kind of song, because like she was singing well otherwise. Good performer. Okay. The aftermath. So what happened? What happened to it all?
¿Qué pasó?
And my subtitle for that was, why no further investigation? I wonder. So, Lizzie inherited a ton of money when her dad passed. ... ellipses, question mark. I feel like this is really damning evidence. There are so many people that kill people for life insurance things.
No, I was gonna say like that. Just okay. So I'm like, all right. So you just so you're gonna say that your stepmom is a gold digger, then you're just gonna go and kill your daddy so you can get the money.
Like that's
girl.
Like I feel like,
I don't know.
She feels more like the gold digger than anything, but at the same time I know that there could be bias in the way that everything is reported. But the thing is, like, they liked her. Like the people who would have been writing these articles were like white Christian men.
Yeah.
So they most definitely like were probably in her favor.
Yeah.
It's just damning because there's no other good evidence. She moved to a new home. And the house turned into a bed and breakfast.
She poisons people. No.
Oh no! Like, like the house turned into it. Like if we wanted to go and stay at the Lizzie Borden house, we could go to the bed and breakfast.
I'm okay.
Yeah, no, I won't.
I know I've told you this before, but I just don't want to go to like haunted places because spirits can attach to you, and like I don't want to like accidentally bring something back.
No, like they're not invited. Like they're fully not invited.
Exactly. Like
don't come to my house.
Literally get out of here,
We're not
guys.
besties.
Guys, literally get out of here. I didn't invite you to my birthday party.
We're not besties. We're literally guys.
They're literally uninvited to my birthday party.
You're literally okay. From this story came the popular like ominous nursery rhyme. Just like how like what is it? Isn't Ring Around the Rosies?
Ring Around the Rosies.
It's about the Black Plague,
yeah,
right?
that's about the Black Plague.
Yeah, a pocket full of posies was supposed to like
ashes. We all fall down. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So same kind of creepy vibes. The rhyme is as follows. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Oh my! Why does it kind of go hard?
No, like why does it kind of go hard? Like why is that kind of a verse?
Why does it kind of go crazy?
Why is that bars?
Okay, bars. Okay, freshman.
Bars.
Okay, freshman exit. Okay, no, what is it? Freshman class. The rap.
Oh, Oh wait, yeah, like that was like freestyle, right?
Yeah.
Who was on it?
No. But like the thing is, it's like they do it every year. It's like the freshman like XXL,
Yeah.
XL freshman class, stuff like that.
Is it freshmen because they're like newer artists, or is it just freshmen because it's just freshmen and it's just called freshmen and they have to wear backpacks?
No, it's because they're new artists.
Okay,
They're up and coming new artists.
that makes sense.
So like X was on it, Lil Uzi Vert was on it, Trippie Redd, Meg Thee Stallion, where she ate all the bitches up. Literally ate all the bitches
Literally
up.
Megan Thee Stallion pulled up. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Work, Lizzie, work.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. What she had done. She gave her father 41.
Ayo, sample that shit for real.
Tis being sampled currently.
Sample it.
We haven't turned it into a sample yet, but it's
We
being
can.
sampled because this is being recorded.
Oh my god, no way.
Okay, and now to the I'm not sure if it's fun, maybe it's creepy, but I'll say
Okay.
fun part just because I always think that this is kind of interesting. So, yes, the Lizzie Borden house is now currently a bed and breakfast. No, the hauntings that happen or that have been reported. And a lot of these have come from places like TripAdvisor and just like a lot of other reviews, like review websites from travel people.
I love TripAdvisor.
The reviews are so helpful.
My dad one time got really excited because one of his reviews got really popular on TripAdvisor.
Oh, also, I need people to know. I know we're talking about hauntings and someone definitely heard a baby crying in the back. That is Grayson. That is not a ghost.
Guys,
I literally know what was that.
If you hear,
It was a Grayson.
Yeah, guys, we're. He's literally singing.
It's adding to the ambiance. Because
Yeah.
we're talking about the hauntings and the baby started crying.
Literally for the ambiance.
No, literally for the ambiance.
Guys,
it's fine.
It's just my nephew. We're home for the holidays, so
Well, yes. I'm going to start calling SoCal home because I am going to move here.
yes.
If anyone listens to And That's Why We Drink, I'm literally trying, like, both me and Ronnie are trying so hard to pull an Em and Christine because we went to school in Boston and then we're going to move to LA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're literally slaying.
So, Em and Christine, if you ever listen to this podcast, please listen to this podcast. You are the reasons that I got interested in this specific case.
I also know only a little bit about the hauntings, only because of Ghost Adventures.
Zach Bagans.
Zach Bagans.
Otherwise known as Zach Bagel Bites. Thank you, Em.
Okay, listen, guys, I came up with this username when I was in 4th grade. So if anyone sees Miss Bagans 90 on Movie Star Planet, you can friend request me.
Hashtag Movie Star Planet. Bring it back.
Listen, I think we should bring it back because listen, their outfits are getting crazy.
No, like why are their outfits kind of?
No, because I still go on it just to like look at the outfits. Like I just want to see what the store looks like.
This is my reference. Whenever I can't choose what to wear for the day, I just open Movie Star Planet and look at the
Honestly,
outfits for
I think
reference.
I should start doing that. I think I should start doing that.
Grayson agrees.
Yeah, get to it. Okay.
Damn. Okay, well,
Okay.
let's talk about the hauntings because the vibes are like happening like as we speak.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, some things that have been reported: doors open and close fully by themselves. A lot of times when this happens, like people will experience a mysterious floral scent, which I mean, like I'm not mad about it. It's like, oh no, a flower just
Okay,
farted.
but like
flower flatulence.
okay, but like what kind of floral scent? Because there's like nice fresh floral scents, and then there's like grandma floral scents. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like they're referring to grandma floral scents because they wouldn't. I don't think
See,
they
that
would
would
report it as something ominous unless it was grandma floral. Because if it's like fresh roses, then why would they complain?
That's true.
Because that's like it's basically like if it's a bed and breakfast, it's like a motel. So if it smells nice, like why would you complain? But if it smells like ominous,
Yeah.
only when things happen ominous. I said ominous, and Grayson started crying. He's so right for that.
Yeah.
He knows that he just knows.
He just knows. He gets us.
Yeah. That was not planned. Literally not rehearsed, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the Herald News looked through 75 hotels around the world that are considered to be haunted based on travel reviews. And during their search, the keyword words, they did keyword searches for the words haunted, creepy, and ghost. So that ended up bringing up things about the Lizzie Borden house, that the house was thought to be haunted by the ghosts of Abby, Andrew, and the 2 kids who were killed by their own mom next door in 1848.
Next door.
None other than Lizzie Borden herself.
What is in the air in Fall River, Massachusetts?
Okay, because the fact that happened in 1848, and then this happened. I'm just convinced that the area is cursed.
No,
aside from the hauntings and shit, and also just crime rates, it's cursed.
Literally, what the cluckety cluckerson is going on over there? Because I need to get to the bottom of it.
No roast at Fall River, but Fall River. Fall River, Massachusetts. Fall River, Massachusetts. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, diction.
Let's go. Slay.
But that's just so ominous. The fact. Okay, and also 2 kids. By their mom.
Ellipses so hard. What did those kids do?
No, what did the kids do to piss off their mom?
No, genuinely, because
I don't know. It's been so
it was a punishment.
Ominous, really ominous.
She probably was like, if you guys don't pass your test, I'm gonna kill you guys. And then she's like,
damn.
They got a D.
This bitch actually
they got a D or an F. That was them. That was literally them. Those were their last words. Actually,
these were their last words. That was not planned. Grayson just knows the vibes.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh, and on top of that, Lizzie is said to haunt the house that she later moved to. You know the one that house she moved after the fact?
Yeah.
She moved to Maplecroft.
Maplecroft?
No, wait. Yes, and her ghost haunts the place now. Let's look up Maplecroft. I want to see what Maplecroft looks like.
Wait, is it still in Massachusetts?
I think so. Maplecroft.
Oh, well, it's a. Oh, okay. Hold on.
What is O? It's O.
It's still in Fall River. It's just a part of Maplecroft? Question mark?
So she just moved. What is Maplecroft? Is it called? Maplecroft specifically for a house or something?
It's temporarily closed right now. Oh, it's literally, there's a website. Literally says Lizzie Borden's Maplecroft. Guys, it's literally 37 degrees Fahrenheit out there. That's crazy. Couldn't be me.
Oh. It's called the Maplecroft Mansion.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, ew.
Ew.
Ew. Sorry,
Okay,
we just saw a rendering of Lizzie Borden's face, and with love and respect. That's all we're gonna say. And with love and respect.
Ellipses.
See,
instead of being.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's look at the inside of the house, because I feel like this kind of looks haunted.
Instead of being. Ew. What is the decorum going on here?
The walls are hyper patterned. They look like the fancy rugs.
They look, yeah.
The walls is just only the most complex part of the fancy rug.
The wood is nice though. It's a dark wood, and
if they redid the walls, if the walls were plain, I think I would like it.
No, yeah. If they had an accent wall or something, then that would be cool. Right where the stairs are right here.
Yes, they have it's not spiral, but it's the kind of a bunch of corners and turn stairs, but I think that those look really stylish. Yeah,
if that wall stayed patterned and then everything else was solid, I think it'd be kind of nice actually.
Yeah, because I just want new decorations.
wood. I like wood that's like that, like dark wood like that. I think it looks really, really like nice.
Yeah, see, the only thing that makes this look as scary as it does is just like the way it's painted and the furniture.
And the amount of like wallpaper going on, like
yeah, the wallpaper is so much to look at. Oh.
No, yeah, it's like a quite literally
I think this one is the nicest one.
Yeah,
so far.
I like these little I like the doors.
Yeah, one of them is like super well, part of this looks like the American Horror Story like murder house.
I have not seen.
It is okay, but for anyone who is listening and has seen American Horror Story, it's like that, but the walls are just much more hyper patterned. Also, sidewalk appeal is like -10%.
No,
like
yeah.
0 out of 10. Absolutely horrible.
It's too. It's like pointy. It's like gonna stab you. And also, like, why is there like? Oh,
I feel like she was just giving everyone, like the entire public, subliminals about the fact that she actually committed these things.
No, yeah, because
that's why the house is pointy.
That's why the house is pointy.
I mean, the raised there's like a raised foundation with like gray bricks under it, and then there's just really bland dying grass and like really young trees.
Honestly, in Massachusetts, I don't understand how people keep up with lawns there, bro.
The older pictures of the house still don't make it look that great.
It still is atrocious. Still is ugly.
Well, it's not like atrocious.
Okay, well, I think
specifically, it's just, never mind. Okay, we changed. I looked at a different angle of the house, and now I realize the bottom half of the house is like it's a nice green. I actually like this green.
No, I was gonna say I like the green.
It's like it's somewhere in the middle of like sage green and lighter green,
yeah.
and then the top half is like cream, which it's not a bad color scheme. I just don't like the points in such random places, and there are like some parts that are like. At weird angles.
It's too pointy. It is a house that is quite literally too pointy.
Like if you look at the front of it, you expect the house to have like those obvious like house shapes, and it does have that, but some of them are just pointed in really strange directions.
The house has potential.
Yes. Also, the curtains are really ominous looking. Please just get new curtains. Like it was on the market. Why would you buy it if it was scary curtains and also ominous things? Okay, so enough about Lizzie Borden's house. We really just like destroyed her for living in that situation. Anyway, aside from coming for her, well, we're gonna get to more hauntings, and a lot of these are going to be like reviews from different places, including Ghost Adventures. So, hauntings part 2. One TripAdvisor review says, if one is not looking to be bothered by Andrew, leave money on the dresser. Because I think you can stay in the rooms and stuff, and Andrew apparently haunts the fuck out of people if you don't pay him.
I mean, honestly, in his bag era, like getting his bag, like he was just I respect him.
He's like, I may be dead, but I will not stop making the bag.
No, for real.
He was already high profile before.
He said, bitch, the fuck, where's my money?
He's like, you're not going to take away my class.
Pay up.
He's like, you can't take me down a social class just because I'm dead.
Nobody can drag me down.
Nobody can drag me
down. Just not rotting.
Just not rotting.
So real.
My roommate has just told me that he got really messed up before the party started. Yeah, he did.
I'm so proud of him.
I hope he sends pictures and videos. We will update the listeners once we get updates.
I'm gonna reply and say I'm so proud of you.
You should be. So Andrew always gets the bag, even if he has passed away. So respect it.
Honestly, I would do the same thing.
If I was murdered in cold blood, I would be just as mad, and I would be collecting my bag as long as I could.
Come on, I know I can't buy anything, but like, let me think.
Oh no! Like you can still buy stuff.
He's on like Amazon. He's on like Amazon on his like new iPad.
He haunts people's Amazon accounts. Whenever your order goes missing, that's just him.
Oh yeah, it's literally him. If you think someone stole your package, no, it was just Andrew Borden. It was literally Andrew Borden.
Okay. Featured on Ghost Adventures, by the way. Ronni loves Ghost Adventures because Ronni thinks that Zach Bagel Bites is the sexiest, or one of the sexiest.
I can explain myself. Okay, basically, I used to watch Ghost Adventures with my father all the time growing up.
Okay, dad vibes.
No, yeah.
Speaking of Andrew Borden.
And so, see, the thing is, I don't think I would kill my father. So,
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, no. Like, Andrew doesn't feel like a lame guy. I feel like he's not too bad.
yeah. I mean, I also don't know that much about him.
Yeah, so...
When was his birthday? I can figure out his birth chart and I'll decide.
Actually, no. I'm gonna look this up. Hold
When is his
on.
birthday?
You can tell your story.
Okay, so listen. I grew up watching Ghost Adventures all the time with my dad, and also was it House? Not House Hunters.
Okay, House Hunters.
The one that
Property Brothers.
no. They're
Okay, twins.
They also do like they go to like haunted places, but it's like something international, something Hunters International. Anyways,
Is it Ghost Hunters International?
No,
I feel like that would.
no.
Well,
So I don't know what it was, but either way, we watched those two
it was
shows
one
a
of
lot.
them.
We watched those two shows a lot, and Zach Bagans was literally the love of my life. I literally had I think I had a Windows laptop, and I had a flip phone that I got for.
Wait, is it the pink one?
No. That's not mine. That was actually my mom's.
Oh, well, I like the pink flip phone.
I had a flip phone that I got in 4th grade.
Zach Bagans is April 5th, 1977.
Yeah, he's an Aries. That's perfect because you know what? I have an Aries Mars
My
and
sister
Aries.
is an Aries.
Aries sextiles, my Aquarius placements, so it's really good actually. Anyways, I would take pictures on my flip phone because I couldn't have a wallpaper that was like downloadable, obviously, on a flip phone. So I would take pictures. I would pull up pictures of Zach Bagans on my laptop, and I would go onto my camera on my flip phone, and I would take pictures of the laptop, and then I would make those pictures my wallpaper.
That checks out for you.
I love Zach Bagans. Also Chris Angel too.
Oh, wait. Okay. So we were listening to Wine and Crime earlier. If you don't already listen to Wine and Crime, please listen to Wine and Crime. They, chug wine, chat true crime, and other things. I couldn't remember it off the top of my head. But yes, we heart Wine and Crime, and they refer to Zach Bagans as the Chris Angel of ghost hunting. And are they wrong? Because no, they're not. Because why are they not? Why are they not like? Why are they not related? But why are they exactly the same person?
They're my favorite brand of men.
I don't know how to explain it, but like they definitely know each other somehow.
No, they definitely do. I think they do actually.
Oh, vibes.
Because they both do things in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're in the entertainment industry in Vegas, like everyone knows each other because Vegas isn't really big. So
yeah. Damn, not us not getting through the hauntings just because we get so sad. No. This is not your fault.
Zach Bagans just got us.
Zach Bagans and Chris Angel.
So what was this feature on Ghost Adventures?
Okay, so the tour guide. Oh, okay. So the tour guide that they were talking to on the Ghost Adventures episode, was like punched in the back in the middle of the episode by like an invisible force. I know that shouldn't be funny, but why was it? Why is it so funny? Also, the back. It's such a very specific place to be punched in the back. Oh,
yeah. Who do you think it was?
It was Grayson.
It was.
That's who it was.
No, yeah, like genuinely who interesante. Interesante. Okay.
Some people also hear creaking or footsteps and also children laughing.
That's
just
what
like
gets
unprompted.
Me. That scares me.
No,
that is terrifying.
Kids are terrifying.
No.
I know fully that I could punt a child, but I'm still terrified of them.
I'm scared. No, okay. So, fun fact about my aunt's house: her downstairs were convinced that there's a child that like haunts that area.
Wait, which aunt?
My auntie Becky.
I haven't been to this house yet, right?
You haven't been to this house. Anyways, because my auntie.
We're gonna wear the rosaries inside.
My auntie. The room is also that room that is supposedly haunted. I also accidentally kicked my cousin into a bucket. because we were sharing a twin size bed. So,
Yeah. Okay.
but anyways, my
definitely
auntie
a thing
Nat,
that you did.
my auntie Nat said that sometimes she would hear like a kid like laughing down the hall, like down the hallway.
Absolutely the fuck not.
And that's what my grandma said too.
No.
But
See, now that we're talking about this, it feels like Grayson's just a ghost. And I know that this isn't true, but still, Grayson is spooking me right now.
I don't believe them.
Well,
Because I don't know, because sometimes my aunts are like the kind of mess around, but they were like being serious. But I was like,
I don't know. My younger cousin was seeing shadow people at my grandpa's funeral.
I talked to my grandpa.
Yeah, I would also talk to
I talked to my grandpa after he passed. Like, my mom would
Was
say,
it in your room too?
I don't know. My mom said I think so, but also when we were in the car, my mom specifically told me about a time when we were like in a car. We were on our way to, I think, one of my brother's graduations or something like that, and I was apparently my mom turned around at me because she thought I was talking to someone, and then she asked me who I was talking to, and I said, "Oh, I'm just talking to Grandpa."
Okay. Because my mom like told me that that's what I would do in my room. Like, she'd come up and then she would ask me who I was talking to, and I would just be like saying stuff to her dad and not respond to her.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any of it.
I don't remember any of it either.
Also, like, what is it? After that same dad passed, my mom, like, or rather that grandpa for me, but dad for her, like, after he passed, like, people were getting locked in the bathroom, and the only part of the lock that you could turn was inside, like, while you were using the restroom. So, like, how the fuck did they get locked in and not get out? Mm-hmm. Ominous. And then the lights started flickering as well. Very interesting.
Carrie.
Yeah, but
Scary
I feel like he was just chatting with us though. He had stuff to say.
Yeah.
He was just like, y'all, I swear to God, if you try to forget me right now.
He was speaking Morse code through the lights.
Yeah, he was like, no erasure allowed.
No, for real.
Recuérdame. Yeah, I speak German.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so also, there is a ghost face that appears on the basement walls. Or rather, there's like a very specific wall that a face like is known to be like push out through or just appear on.
Oh my god. No, that sounds terrifying.
Limbs and specifically ears are often like pulled in the house. Like, you're just like walking through and it's just like yanked. But like
nope. No.
There was an incident where like a bunch of people were in the house and they were it was just like, it was a bed and breakfast and people were there. And a chair just like moved all the way across the room towards where all the people were in the house and just stopped. Like right there.
That is no. That's gonna be a no for me.
Right? The rocking chair would just start by itself.
Okay.
Messed up. Literally so stereotypical.
That,
like, could you come up with something new?
Come up with something new. Be unique.
Yeah.
Be unique.
Be unique.
Please.
Can you haunt me by singing "And I Will Always Love You"? Oh my god. And oh my god. And
no.
Well,
and then she covers the camera.
Yeah. There are also dark figures that move in rooms. Most specifically when the lights are off. They like to do it when the lights are off. In the Andrew and Abby suite, there is often a woman in a nightgown just standing there staring that you'll see.
Okay.
In the basement, there are also shadow figures. And the manager of the Lizzie Borden house now, like, he grew up going to the house a lot because like his family was involved. And when he was a kid and he would go into the basement, he would see a lot of shadow figures.
That's terrifying.
I don't know why you would like willingly work there after that happened to you as a child, but you know,
I understand that some people are just so fascinated by it, but I'm like, I could not do that.
like, okay, make a
Literally.
bag, but I'm not gonna be involved in you making this bag.
No, for real. Like, No. If I saw that in one if I saw like shadow figures in one place, I would never go back there ever again.
Yeah, no, like, no, I don't want to think about it.
Once. It would take one time. That's it.
Once. Oh, okay. And there's another room for Bridget Sullivan, the maid. That was also there when Lizzie, like, or whoever, like, discovered the bodies.
Yeah.
There's, in her room where people can stay in, there is a wind-up cat toy on the chest that often, like, just starts winding up and playing by itself. Just
What?
so kind of fucked. I don't know if it makes a specific sound or if it's, like, just a moving toy, but either way, we don't love it. I don't want to think about anything deciding to move by itself.
Yeah, no.
And the Andrew suite, people will often hear voices, footstep, and the furniture will move by itself.
Okay.
And someone on a TripAdvisor review said that they felt a presence in a room, surround him, touch his leg, and then like yank the comforter off of him.
Actually, I've heard about that. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
That is literally terrifying.
And that is the Lizzie Borden house.
Wow. I feel like we've uncovered a lot.
Yeah.
But also nothing at the same time because I'm so mad at this.
It's unsolved.
I'm so
I'm just like pissed. I'm convinced that it was Lizzie.
I'm mad that it's like unsolved. You know what I mean?
Well, because they had all the evidence.
They literally could have solved it. They
said
but
no.
No.
We're not going to solve
didn't.
it. Things that we don't solve, this.
No, they said,
The question got no.
Yeah. That's how the men sounded in 1892.
they actually did it all in on, like, they did like an 18-part harmony.
Ready?
I forgot what I said, so.
The Christian girl didn't the Christian girl didn't do it. Oh, also she was white, so that helped.
Yeah.
Oh, for reference, we're both brown.
Yeah, I feel like we should have like
I feel like that should have been our preface.
Our preface, like,
yes.
hey.
When I was younger, I used to get bullied by people calling me Brandon.
Fucked. So fucked.
Yes, just a little bit.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so obviously racism involved in this case. We also have the creepy deepies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think that Lizzie did it.
I think so too. I yeah. Because I mean, yeah. It was like either her or the maid. But like,
well, actually that could be true. The thing is, like, they didn't get as much coverage on the maid for committing the murders, which makes me question whether or not they actually investigated it, because the fact that Lizzie was the one that was like super investigated and they didn't even do a good job of that makes me feel like it really could have been the maid and we just have no information on her whatsoever. But I feel like the maid doesn't have as much reason to dislike them because there was nothing specifically mentioned about hating her from either of the daughters or Andrew or Abby.
yeah.
So I don't know. And they could have overlooked something, but I feel like they probably didn't on that front. But I don't want to trust them too much because
They had fingerprints and they didn't utilize
yeah, the fact that they had fingerprints and they were just like, we don't trust this. Like, you could still have, like,
be so for real right
even
now.
if you don't trust it, you could have collected the information and reviewed it later.
No, exactly. Like, at least just take it for, later.
Like, in one of these things, can't get too much information. Just get all of it. Like, get as much as you possibly can.
No, yeah.
And then the worst that could happen is that you look at it later.
Exactly.
Like, I even if the case takes like 3,000 years, like, I would rather have a solved case than like leave it unsolved and not try to find the stuff out about it. Because it's like such a heinous crime.
Yeah, because oh god, just I don't even want to think about the way that they like looked and stuff, and like the way that like the rooms and stuff like looked.
No, and like the fact that they have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that like a lot of the furniture and stuff was like part of the crime scene.
Well, yeah.
No, like the furniture at the bed and breakfast now.
Oh, that doesn't
Like
sound.
I believe if I'm not mistaken, I think they have the couch that Andrew was on.
Oh my god!
Because it was somehow like sold and then brought back. I think. Like it was sold to someone and then like they found out about it and then they wanted to reclaim ownership to like restore the property and turn it into the bed and breakfast.
That's insane. That's insane.
When it's stuff like that, it's just like, maybe I shouldn't go here. Because they have, I think the worst part about it is that I believe they have like humanoid dolls or something on the little thingies.
Little thingies.
Yes. Let me figure out the words.
And concise.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Thinking about Zach Bagans because I remember him going to like the Lizzie Borden house like vaguely, but the one thing I remember is like the intro and how and like the dramatic walks and like shots they made him take with like an axe in his hand, and he had like a dramatic face and he's like the Lizzie Borden house and like it's like so slay. But I like remember that so clearly in my head.
I'm trying to figure out if these were okay. Oh, that messed me up okay. I'm trying to decide if these are emulated pictures or like actual pictures. So but yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they do have the images of like what of the positions they were in.
Oh my god.
Next to the couches and such. And like they still have the couches and furniture in the house. Like these pictures, very ominous and messed up. We're not going to subject you to seeing them on the podcast. But like the furniture is still there. It's the same rooms, same layout, and they have like those pictures just next to like, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of times they do like they'll put dolls to like show what the position they were on.
Oh my god.
Kind of messed up.
That's
like,
actually like that's so fucked up.
Like
actually. That's actually so messed up. Like what do you gain from doing that? Like
I understand finding it interesting, but there is something that is like so wildly invasive about that.
No, yeah.
Like, given we are literally making a podcast episode about this, but I feel like there's a certain level of like respecting the property that is not being taken.
Yeah.
I find. I mean,
but I don't think no. But like, there's also like a difference, like showing like the actual like pictures of like
like the pictures and then putting it like next to the site of where the picture happened.
Yeah, like
it's just
that's just fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The whole like this whole case is just crazy, ominous, and just I don't know. Like it's uncomfortable. Also, why would you somebody on the official Lizzie Borden house website, one of the pictures that they use is literally just the Lizzie Borden house but with all red LEDs. Guys.
That sounds perfect. Actually, that sounds beautiful.
And now it kind of looks silly and fun. Like, look at it.
Listen, anything with red, I'm there.
See, now it's just Insidious themed.
Context, my favorite color is red.
Yes. Nickname is literally Ronni Red. Given by me.
This is true.
But Ronni Red.
This is true.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a lot of people are coming into the house now. But I think we covered everything that we wanted to. So, thank you for listening, and we will see you next time on Rambling About Things I Read on Reddit. Ooh. Ooh. Bye, love you.
Bye.